Show me your news! Well, speaking of Iwata's accomplishments with helping with Super Smash Bros., we're just coming off the heels of the biggest Super Smash Bros. Tournament ever, so Ben, let's talk about it.
Yeah, okay. EVO 2015. Exciting things. Every upset you can think of.
Yeah.
I didn't really watch any of Wii U.
Though I did see Wii U, and we're going to be talking mostly on Melee because it was the biggest Smash Bros. Tournament ever, but I don't think you can knock Smash 4 at all. I had a very, very respectable turnout as far as combatants.
Yeah.
And the grand finals were exciting to watch because you had Zero, who has been essentially the king of that game since that E3, not this year obviously, but the last year with the Invitational.
Yeah.
And Zero won that first Super Smash Bros. For Wii U tournament against Hungrybox.
Mm-hmm.
And he had dominated Brawl, and he's continued to do so, and he's been dominating Smash Wii U to the point where I think he basically put out a bounty on his own head, like, I'll pay you $50 if you knock me out of EVO. That confident. And so he was playing Sheik, I think, through most of that tournament. In Grand Finals, he goes to Diddy Kong. Now, Diddy being the character that everyone really hates because he got nerfed through all those different patches, and Sakurai was seeing Japanese tournaments where so many people were playing Diddy Kong, and so he goes in, plays with Diddy Kong, and he's up 2-0. Zero pulls off this combo, you gotta see it. The really tight spacing, and then combos ending it off with a hoo-ha with Diddy Kong to win. It was remarkable.
Nice.
It was a good match.
It was a very good match. But yeah, Melee, let's get into it. I mean, you said upsets aplenty, and boy, that's the case.
Oh, yeah. Some people that I wish had made it. We didn't get Amsa.
No.
Didn't get Silent Wolf, which I always like to see Silent Wolf.
Goodness, though, Silent Wolf last year with that match against Axe. The 4-stock
That was...
with Pikachu against Fox. That's crazy.
Yeah. But I like it whenever he manages to like break top 12 or whatever. But yeah, all the big names were there. Top 8 we had Armada, we had Hungrybox, Plup, PPMD, Mango, Leffen, Axe, and Chewdad.
Mm-hmm.
I came into Hungrybox versus Armada because I was out shopping before I got in.
That was a fair time to come in, I think. I mean, you had Plup who, made news by sending Mango to losers.
Yeah.
Which that was big, because Mango was the 2-time defending EVO champion, looking for the 3-vo, as it were. So Plup starting against PPMD, and that was a tough one because PPMD had his Marth game pretty much on point for most of that tournament. Though Plup, got to give a shout out to Samurai Panda, longtime friend of the show, of course, original co-host. My roommates, him and Mashumuro, back in Ann Arbor at University of Michigan, they started up Panda Gaming not too long ago as a sponsor program for Super Smash Bros. Not only did one of their players, Esam, make it into top 8 of Smash Bros. For Wii U, but Plup got very far in this tournament. I think ended up 4th place.
He was 4th place, yeah. If only he'd continued playing as Samus.
And then he forgot to go get his medal.
Yeah, he did.
And apparently, last night, the night before and all that, he had damaged his controller.
Oh, yeah, he spilled beer on it.
Word is by spilling beer on it.
Yeah, he tweeted that he spilled beer on it and
Yeah.
fucked up a motherboard in it.
So, playing all that on a damaged controller, you can't say anything about Controller Johns. Like, nobody can say anything about Controller
Blame it on
Johns
the
anymore.
controller.
You get 4th place at EVO, coming out of nowhere with a busted controller. So yeah, I mean, Armada and Hungrybox is an interesting place to come in because, Armada seemed to figure that matchup out with Fox and Jigglypuff. Mm-hmm. I mean, sent Hungrybox to losers pretty solidly.
Armada scared me slightly.
How did he scare you?
Because he just showed no emotion or moving anything until right at the end. I could tell it was just because he was concentrating, when he actually moved and smiled and stuff. But before then, I was like, oh my god, he doesn't move. He doesn't change facial expressions. What is he? Is he machine? Or is he man? Nope, he's machine. And then suddenly he, as soon as he won, he was, up and energetic and smiling. I was like, holy shit!
Yeah.
Well, this is interesting for you, Rachel, because, it was your first
Yeah.
tournament, really, for competitive Melee.
Yeah, it's my first ever tournament that I've ever watched.
Yeah.
Because I'm normally, I don't normally watch the tournaments for gaming. I'm terrible for it.
What did you think of it, though?
I really enjoyed it. I found that it was definitely better than what I thought it was going to be. I mean, I always thought that it would just be just watch couple people play Smash, and that'll be it. I was like, no, I was quite into like watching how skilled these people were, and I was like, wow, I could not play against a single one of these people. I would get fucked.
Yeah, they're on a different level for sure, and the commentary definitely helps.
Oh yeah, well,
I think...
I was actually not that bothered about the commentary. I liked watching what was on the screen more. Mm-hmm. I wasn't too fussed about the commentary.
Well, I'll give Toph and Scar props though.
Well, there we go, guys.
They definitely explain certain things well to those who would be newcomers.
I have nothing against the guys themselves because I don't really know anything about them or anything like that. But it's just I was just finally entertained by just watching the games.
Kudos to Axe though. Pikachu, who always had a great showing last year, continued to do so this year.
God, I was rooting for Pikachu so much.
Gosh, I know. Bringing Leffen to his final stock in the tournament, and it was very close. But gosh, that Pikachu is always so fun to watch.
Yeah,
I love Axe. Mm-hmm. I'm glad he's still playing Pikachu after 8 years.
After so long, definitely.
But I'm glad that Axe lost, because Axe losing got us the best set of the entire tournament.
It was remarkable. I mean, Plup was playing Sheik against PPMD and Marth. And so I think he even tweeted then, oh, well, I'm going to lose anyway. Might as well switch to Samus.
Yeah.
And I think the commentators threw out the stat that the last time he really used Samus in tournament was when he had beaten Leffen in tournament with Samus. And I guess it's just something that, Leffen didn't know the matchup. But, God, seeing a Samus in top 8 at EVO.
I enjoyed his Samus play.
Not just seeing a Samus, but seeing a Samus wreck Leffen.
Mm-hmm.
Holy
the
shit.
The heel, the villain, being dethroned in such a way.
He destroyed Leffen.
Well, Leffen was the favorite coming in. He'd won the last 3 nationals. So,
oh my god.
Most people were saying oh, well, it's Leffen's tournament to lose.
I still don't think that set, for me personally, I don't think that beats AMSA versus Mango from Apex, because that is still my favorite set ever, because AMSA almost won that. But, damn.
But a Samus. It was crazy. And then, Chudat made it very close against Mango as well, with the wobbles, and almost bringing it back with, 3 stocks down of wobbles.
Can I just say I love Mango's tattoos? His tattoos were very impressive. I like those.
Sure.
But let's talk about how much of a baby he is. Because
he was not happy when he lost, was he?
Apparently, there were reports of him having thrown his controller when he got off camera. I don't know how true those are. I only saw one tweet about that.
Someone tweeted at him saying, I saw quite a few tweets, but I saw someone tweet hey, I got your controller, let me know if you need it back.
Jeez.
So yeah, he threw his controller when he got off camera. And I'm glad he at least waited till he got off camera. But still, man.
On stage, to throw the medal.
Yeah, that was...
Yeah, that was also fucking stupid.
That was really, disrespectful.
I mean, yeah, it's one thing to say, I'm used to winning first at EVO, blah, blah, blah. But, don't do that.
Yeah. It's just, how unappreciative most people feel.
That, and he went and whined on Twitter right after he lost.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did he?
Responded to.
And it was just I'm sorry I let everyone down. This grand final sucks, whatever.
Well, the thing that got me was he was sometimes the lamos win. It's dude, just accept defeat gracefully. Mm-hmm. You're the one that SD'd twice, all right?
Yeah.
By definition, if you lost, you're the worst player.
Exactly.
You can be the better player again if you beat him again next year.
Yeah. Well, that's true. That set with Hungrybox was at a point where SDing the first 2 stocks in a decisive game 3. You can't do that.
Yeah.
And he was in a position to win that for sure.
Yeah.
And another thing, Smash community, we gotta fucking talk. All right. Look, it's one thing. I know we've had problems in the past with the USA chants. I've never actually seen the big problem with that. I don't think Armada sees the problem with it.
It's been another thing with, game splits and knocking other games, saying, Smash Wii U sucks, Melee, King, blah, blah, blah.
But booing the winner of the match?
Yeah, no, that's...
fucking serious.
No, I mean, it's kind of weird, because when it was Armada against Hungrybox and people were chanting USA, I felt really bad, because I didn't know Armada was from Sweden, so I was there chanting it as well, thinking, oh, it's the guy from USA, it's winning. And I was like, oh, nope, I'm a fucking idiot.
That's just been a thing for a while. And honestly, I know a lot of people have a problem with that, but that's just the kind of chant all right, you need to just block that out while you're playing. That's just an environment, and there's nothing harmful about it.
Yeah.
And I get that, also the play from Hungrybox against Armada to, kind of stall out and, do what you can to really to survive on Dreamland as Jigglypuff. Yeah, some people don't like the very conservative play of that, but don't boo him. Like, it's what you got to do. If it's successful, that's what.
So yeah, he
Exactly.
even tweeted like, "Hate me if you want, but I play to win, and it worked, and I won."
You get results.
So,
Exactly.
He got second place at the biggest Smash tournament of all time.
And
I
like,
know,
when
and
they
like
handed
people
him-
were
but the one
booing
that-
him for that.
yeah, the one that really got me is when they handed him his fucking medal, they were booing him.
I was like, why? Are you up here actually like playing the game as well as he did? No. Fuck off.
Show some honor to Smash community. Seriously, this is a community that, we had 217,000 concurrent viewers, which is an EVO record. Now, that's to say, Marvel's going on right now as we are recording. Street Fighter is to come tonight. So that very well could be broken. EVO gets bigger and better every year.
Yeah.
But this is what happened last year as well. Melee set the record at the time. And
And
it's
yet,
it's
fighting
impressive.
game community people still have the gall to call us not a real fighting game.
Well, they're full of shit. So.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, so I think they just could have showed a bit more. Don't get me wrong, I wanted Armada to win as well. But, I wouldn't boo Hungrybox.
Oh, I wanted Armada to win. I wanted Plup to win, but
Oh, I wanted him to win as well, but
Armada's
I
the
could tell he was
next best thing. I wish he would have won playing Peach, but whatever.
Yeah.
Same. I missed his Peach and even his Young Link. That was a wild thing when Armada broke out the Young Link.
But like, fucking guys, that's not a good look when you boo the winner of the match. That's not a good look.
No, it's not.
You're on the biggest stage. You're on a worldwide view. You can do better. But otherwise, great job to the Smash community. To put on a showing like that, it was a great top 8. It was a great tournament. Marred by some strange things at the end. People say like, oh, we don't have everyone show up for the medal ceremony. That's apparently on Plup, who's just not used to placing that high and forgetting.
Yeah,
that
like
there's
at
a
least he
medal ceremony.
tweeted like, oh shit, I forgot about it. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
I
a decent
did
kid.
love all the fighting game community junkies saying like, why did they give the Smash player a golden joystick?
Yeah, I
That
saw
doesn't make
that.
any sense.
Yeah.
It's like, how's he gonna play with it?
Like,
Why can't it just be a golden GameCube controller?
Oh yeah, I was like, really, Evo? You couldn't get like a golden GameCube controller? I'm pretty sure a golden GameCube controller would have been cheaper
Yeah,
than a
probably.
golden joystick.
Yeah.
Much.
There you go. What can you do?
Like, what the fuck's he gonna do with a fight stick? He doesn't play anything that requires one.
You might like some fighting games now.
Street Fighter
maybe.
4.
I mean, like, I guess I didn't realize that that Leffen plays things that aren't melee. He plays Street Fighter 4 too, apparently.
Basically, after Leffen and Mango got knocked out, I was happy with whoever wins. Like, I've never seen Hungrybox win a giant tournament ever.
Yeah.
But Armada's had this coming for like 3 years,
Yeah, absolutely.
and I like to root for Armada. Granted, he does Fox now, so it's a little less, but whatever. I can enjoy Fox play.
Yeah, I think Armada was my favorite out of the top 8. So I was glad to see him win. It was well deserved after his comeback from retirement. If you want to call it that.
I just really wish Axe could have made it further, but oh,
Gosh, I know.
I got to see some great Axe play. So what was your favorite part of watching Smash Bros. At EVO? Or EVO in general? What was your favorite part of Smash Bros. In general? Let us know with some comments below.
Show me your news.